Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is to test out Dior Forever Cushion Foundation, and I got two colors as my skin tone is kind of darkened a little bit and is on the way recovering to my original skin tone. So I got the color 2N and the color 1N. I used a couple of times already. The reason I bought this is because I used the bottled Dior Forever foundation way back, years back, when I was in UK, and that was the only foundation that I literally finished an entire bottle and repurchased a second bottle. Hence this time I bought the cushion one. I used a couple of times already. The finish overall experience is very nice, but I haven't tested out in terms of whether it's lasting or not. So today let's find out. So to show you guys the cover, it's just like a PU leather cover, very cute. The rest are fairly standard. Inside you have a good size of a mirror, and this is the puff. Mine obviously is a little bit dirty, but the puff itself is good to use. And inside, ignore the side, but you will see the Dior print on the cushion itself. The formulation itself, it is really nice. Let me show you. My color is 2M, by the way. And when you smudge out, no editing, no cutting here. See? You see this side? It's smoothing out your skin very well and leave you a very beautiful reflection. It's just like a skin finish. It's like a semi-matte, satin matte. It has typical Dior smell. If you ever used Dior skincare, for example, that's the typical smell, by the way. It's not that strong. It's stronger when you just applied it, but it does fade out after a few minutes. Zoom you in. We will start from this side where my most troubles are. Start from your most trouble area first, and then tap it out. The coverage is about 40 to 50%. And let me get closer to you guys. And let me get closer. The great thing you see about especially this area where I got my big pores is smoothing out the pores quite well. See, in comparison. But you don't feel cakey. You just feel not even added softer filter, you just feel your skin, the whole skin condition got better, but it's still a real skin. So that's the beauty of this cushion foundation. The formulation, the grinding technique is really good. You literally just feel this side, the skin condition got better compared to before. I use 2N for the whole face. Now I will change to the slightly lighter color for the center of the face. And another beauty of this cute cushion foundation, what I find is regardless how many layers you pile up, it doesn't get cakey. You see here, I've done a couple of layers already. Okay, and for this half we're going to use a damp sponge. Let's see this side. Oh, to be honest, this is the first time I'm using sponge. First of all, I can feel the coverage seems better by using a sponge. Okay, with the sponge, the straightaway difference is because the sponge is more moist, so the finish compared to this side is semi-matte, and this side, you see, straight away you feel it's dewier, isn't it? Which side do you prefer? I think most of you probably prefer this side, right? It looks like healthier. Well, my skin condition on this side is better. Take a closer look for the under eye. No creases for the nose. Now we got normal person to person's distance. It's a very, very nice finish. And use one end for me, which is just like a filler. So I didn't get the second box. There is no need to use this lighter color just to highlight center of the face. So mainly for, can you see the difference? Can you see the beauty of this foundation? Regardless how many layers you pile up on, it just smoothing out so well. And looking at the coverage itself, the only minimum downside for it is, although it doesn't get cakey when you build up, but as a result, it doesn't really build up the coverage. From my perspective, this area is just top remained around 50% coverage. Especially this area is being 3 layers. Coverage, bear that in mind, but from the formulation, the experience of using it, the first finish, it is really nice. It is now 13 past 11. I see you guys in about 4 hours. Say hello.
Hello, Lisa.
Say hello, everyone.
Hello, 你好。
你叫什么名字？ What's your name?
我叫 Maggie。
My name is...
I'm Maggie.
Mommy need to do the final update to everyone. Where's my phone? It is now 24 past 7. So it is just over 8 hours. Let's have a look.
We are better naked. We are better chocolate.
My biggest troubles are still surround my mouth over here. In this area, there are the white dots coming out again. But not as bad as 4 hours when we did the review. I think for oil control, it is better than I actually expected. However, the pores area, see, is pretty much visible now. Overall, I felt the foundation seems coming off. Not really gets cakey if you really look into the details, even for the under eyes area, but it's just very much floating on the surface of your skin after 4 or 5 hours. With the face oil coming out a little bit, it seems not really melt in with it. It just feels like you pushes the foundation coming out. So it's not very nice. This troubles seems similar like what I got from the L'Oreal's one. However, just quickly update on L'Oreal. Let me grab that one. You guys remember the last cushion foundation test I done the L'Oreal one, which was horrible on that day. Now I used this with the same primer. That's what I used for today, and it got way much better. It lasted for about 4 or 5 hours. There aren't as many breakdowns or challenges as I got on the day when I was testing it. However, it's still creases and the cakiness still got in the small areas, mainly around here as well. To be honest, it is actually similar as the result what Dior delivered today. When you just finish with the cushion foundation for first couple of hours, it looks flawless, looks very beautiful. And the great thing about Dior's cushion foundation is regardless how many layers you actually build up, it still looks so natural, so thin and lightweight on your face, which I mentioned in the beginning, which also reflect on the coverage. Is a little bit difficult to be built up for my face. Even with 3 layers, it's still built up to about 50%. So I'm not totally sure. I think, to be honest, this is a little bit more skin depending. If you have a good skin condition yourself, fairly stable, for example, and less acne, I think this one would looks really nice on you. However, if you got a little bit of skin troubles like myself, yeah, to be honest, I think I can actually use a similar one if I want to get similar result from L'Oreal. Don't forget, L'Oreal's finishing is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and with way much higher coverage compared to the Dior one. So I think if you got the budget, probably invest into the bottled forever foundation rather than the cushions one. That's how I feel. Okay, that's the end of today's video, and let's have a look at what my little one is doing. QRS TUV WX Y and white wall. What's this?
F.
Huh? Pardon? F. Where's the F? Teeth. She says nonsense with confidence.
Now I know ABC. Everybody sing with me.
Yeah! Applause! Well done. Let's say bye-bye to everyone. Bye-bye.
我要唱歌了，我还没。